and for the quick review. Let's go reverse a little. So in the last hand, the big thing I messed up on right here was with the shape I can get Pinfu, Dora 3, which is enough for first. Or I could also get Tanyao and 3 or 4 Dora. And so in this case right here, even though I was thinking, oh yeah, keep the 5 around so that I can, just like get this Ryamen right here and then potentially get a 5 or an 8 and reach or whatnot. I should have dropped the 5 right here because I have this shape because I got the 3 8s now. And so if I get the 7 or the 8 that comes out before that, I can pawn and get the double side weight. So I thought that was a little bit of a mistake. Luckily at the end I won right there. But I screwed up earlier in the game a lot. So let's go and look at all of those. Specifically anything on the deal-in turns. So let's see, 7th turn right here. What do we got? Okay, 2 Richis. Ryanso just passed, right? But Moruhikake Okake Richi can be pretty dangerous because normally they might not wait on it, but in this case, it's like, oh, this guy just dropped a 2, maybe he has another 2, and what better to drop it against than this 5 right here because the door is the 4, right? Who would expect that? I was expecting that, but it's like, should I do that? If we look at the other tiles that he has available to, in order to wait on the 2, he needs the 3s and the 1s. Another safe tile I could possibly throw to the dealer is the 1 Mon I have right here, or the 4 right here, but 4 is Musuji to him, 1 is also Musuji, and so, what do I throw here? If it wasn't, like, if this was not a 5, then, if the 5 was, like, back here, then yeah, I think 2 is definitely the case, but because it's on the Richi, that makes it especially questionable. But it's like they have to have, like, the perfect, like, setup for that, which they did, and so that was kind of cool. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards 1 Mon right here. If only it giving me 2 safe tiles, but... yeah, that one's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's a cool hand. I like this. Take pictures, send it to everyone.
Wrong.
That they had Ipeco as well is just like icing on the cake. Alright, let's go to my other dealing right here. This hand just felt all sorts of wrong. Yeah. So I had a question about the 4th turn. Of whether I should care about defense any, but the Chun isn't actually that safe. It's a Shonpai. Even if I keep it around, I'll have safer tiles later. So yeah, I think Chun's okay here. Because I can still move over this hand. Potentially even Sanshoku and whatnot. Well, not Sanshoku, probably. But for like Pinfu, I'd much rather get the 8th than the Chun, obviously, so... And if I could help it, I might not want to reach here, though it's pretty close between me and first, so I might actually reach. That being said, I think Chun is still probably a little bit better here. I got a pretty good hand, pretty good shapes, needs time to draw, because I can't call much. Since that's the case, drop Chun early. Gives less people chances to call as well. And then, let's see, where does it get really bad? Ah, right there. Okay. So what do I do here? I got a 1 chance in hand with like 3 Dora. But I'm in first place, and do I have that much reason to push against last place in South 3? No, I shouldn't. But you know, throwing away this hand as is pretty iffy. Nine's, yeah, pretty iffy. 6-0 start off, it's Genbutsu. I could either throw 6-0 or 8 or 9-0 here. 9-0 is technically one chance, pretty very unlikely, but you know, I'm gonna have to throw either one either way. If I get to Tenpai, I'm probably not gonna get Tanyao because I have the 1-pin, unless I get a 4-pin and switch actually. Ooh. Maybe. I don't know. Is it worth pushing the 9 here? It's really still unlikely that they're going to wait on it, especially what they've been discarding. So I think the 9 is actually semi-okay here. I don't know if, like, should I be taking any risk at all here, or, like, you know, at least some? Yeah, I don't think 9 might be that bad here. Like, it's pretty insane if they're waiting on 9, especially with the 6 discard and the 7 being the Dora. Plus, with the early 9s and the 1-pins, it's not like a Chanta or something, most likely. So yeah, I think 9-so is good here. Even though it's technically unsafe, I think it's definitely worth the improvement with the 4-pin draw and drop the 1-pin. Drop the 1-pin here. Alright, now I got a 6. So, what do we do here? I was thinking, well, we're one Shantan away from, you know, Pinfu, Dora. And at that point, we might be willing to risk the 8. And so, Kyuso. 4-so, this is one of the first ones I was kind of iffy about. 4-so came out right here, but that's before their reach. But they did have an early 6-so, and we can see 1, 2, 3, 4 of them right now. So are they waiting on the 1-4-so? It's possible, but how likely is it? Especially with the 7-so being Dora, the fact that they dropped this early is kind of weird. They could have a 1-3 in their hand. But I guess the question is, like, is this worth the risk? Looking at the 2s that we can see 1, 2, 3. Looking at the 3s we can see 1, 2. And then the 1-sos, we can see 1, 2, 3. Plus we keep the 1 chance in hand, but should we even be pushing this? If we win this hand right here, that's pretty much guaranteed first place almost. If we deal into a big hand, I mean, as long as it's not like too big, then it really doesn't change the order at all. And we can see 3 of the Dora. So should we throw 4? So bad at this. I don't know. I think with the wall of the 6s, the 4 is significantly more safe. At least for the Dora chance. But the 2-4 is still out there. Then for 8, actually for 8-so, I don't know about that one either. They dropped the 6-so early, and so you could argue that. Oh wait, actually 1, 2, 3. No, you could you could technically argue that. Oh, maybe they had like a 6, 8, 9 shape, and then they dropped the 6 to, like, you know, trap, or I'm sorry, 6, 7, 9 shape and drop the 6. Actually, that wouldn't make sense either. Because then they would just take the double side wait. The door is that. There's not much reason for them to be waiting on the 8 either. Unless, of course, they had like a Shabo or something in their hand. So the 8's actually really safe. So maybe I should drop the 8 here. That doesn't sound bad, actually. Because we have the wall of the 6s, and so the 8's like really good. We can see 1 right there, 2 right there. Yeah, so it's really good. Yeah, definitely think 8-so right here is better. Then I had another question about this one right here. Haku. In retrospect, this is actually pretty dangerous. They haven't discarded any honor tiles all through their discards. Haku is one out, and so it's not like super dangerous. But yeah, I definitely think Eitsu is safer than that. And if we do get to Tenpai, I think I'd still be willing to risk Haku. If it's for Pinfu, Dora 3. Yeah, I completely missed that 8-so. I'm like, oh no. I think mainly because in the game I thought I only saw like 3 6s or something. But yeah, I clearly did not think that through. 4 6s, Dora's the 7, 8-so doesn't make sense. And then boom, did the one thing I shouldn't do. Deals into a Riichi Toy Dora. Oh yeah, that does make sense why they dropped the 6-0. The pair of the 7s. Fun. Okay, let's see. Next up. I got about 4 minutes, so let's speed through these. East 1, third turn. What should I drop? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks floating right here, so I can either drop the 4, but I have 3 pairs, so it's usually better to keep that. So which pair should I drop? I can drop the 4, the 5, or the 9. If I drop the 9, then I keep this shape alive. 4 is still alive to work on. Or if I drop the 3 or the 5, maybe actually the 3. Well, I don't know. What do I lose here? So if I drop the 3, I lose the 3. I keep the 2. Technically, I'm losing the 4 as well right here. But if I drop this, I'm going to lose the 4 anyway, because that would break up both my pairs. Except the 3-3, 4-5-5 shape is really easy to get another pair back. So that's actually not that much of an urume, or backfire. Plus, if I get rid of this, and then I do happen to like draw something on here, I could just like confirm my pair right here and then have a Ryokan shape right here. But getting closer to Tenpai, the Ryokan shape's not that good either. Let's see, DDR Dan. I feel like 3 Mon because you could get a block from 4 to 8 pin, or get Itsu and use the 9 pin as a pair. Ooh, Itsu, huh? Oh yeah, that is a potential as well. Because like we get rid of 3, draw 2, get rid of 4, draw 6, get rid of like 8 or something, draw 4, and then boom, Itsu. Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, this is similar to a question I had in the other hand too, where it's like 3 pair situation, and it's better usually to get rid of some pair within the 2 that are right next to each other. Or I guess, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 3 pins looking better and better. And then I still like the 4 pin because we have like 2 bad shapes, and so getting rid of one with this and even the red door chance is really good. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, next up, East 4-1, or actually 4-0. Second turn and 5th turn. Second turn right here. Oh, this is interesting. It's like, okay, I could either go for like Honitsu-ish like thing, or I could go for a Chanta, Sanshoku, Haku, Dora. So that's also a Mangan right there. But in this case, I need to get the 1 and the 1 right here. Though, like, this person right here has already discarded 1 right here, so maybe they're aiming for the Tanyao area. If that's the case, then maybe a little bit better chance of getting the 1s. Unlike if this is like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku chance. That's a bit harder to get because 4s are less likely to drop, but 1s aren't that bad. And even though the Dora is right here, I could still get the Haku if I just need like a quick whatever hand, and it still gives me the potential for a Mangan. So I think 5 pin's not that bad right here. If I want to go for Honitsu, I need to make 1 more block, but more importantly, I also need 1 more Han to even make it a Hanuman, because Sha's not my wind, Even if I pawn this, I lose my pair. Haku's okay, and I could technically get Itsu, but that's still a couple specific draws that I need. So yeah, I was kind of liking 5-pin right here. Except I think in the game I'm like, oh, I don't want to show them that I'm like, going for Itsus or for Chanta, so I'll start with 9-pin. Ooh, sneaky. I don't know if that's good sneaky or bad sneaky though. I think 5-pin early is pretty good because 5-pin is still a pretty reasonable early tile, especially if you have like a 2-3 or a 7-8 shape. So I don't think it's that weird. So I think 5-pin would be better there. And then I messed up right here. It's like, deek. The little indicator appears. It's like, oh, something's on call. Oh no, lag. Right click, and I miss it. And it's like, ah, that's so sad. That's a really bad habit of mine that I need to fix. Every time I see like a call now, I just need to like force it to stay for the full amount of time. Yeah, that screwed me over so many times this game. Like, oh my god.
Each.
And then, oh, this is great. I thought Hatsu was okay to push right here. Even though it is against the dealer, it's 4th turn. If I do happen to get this Tempai, especially with the 1, that's really good for an Okake reach, I think. And then it got even better because the 2-pin came out, 5-pin became Nakasuji. Right here, I threw the 5-pin first. But I should have thrown the 8-pin first. Like, I should not take the Nakasuji until I'm actually Tempai or have something worth fighting for. So that was also a mistake right here.
Wrong.
Okay, next up, 4-1. First turn, second turn. I don't like this hand. None? I guess pay as well. There's still too many upgrades I can get in this hand with the shapes right here. If I get the 3, I'm not that super happy with the 1. But it's still technically 1 Shanten. If I get the other 3, I would take that with the Ryanmen. So I guess keeping this 1 right now over the West is or over this is okay. When I first get into Ho, I'm very like paranoid. It's like, oh god, everyone's like gonna kill me. I gotta keep, safe tiles, and just gotta get over myself. Okay, let's see. Oh, the real question was 7th turn on this one. Yeah, this one. We looked at this one earlier, of whether it's like the Tuso or the 1-mon. Yeah. Okay. South 1-0, 5th turn. I gotta hurry up and go to Berkeley because I'm gonna be late. I don't think keeping a safe tile right here is great. Yeah, just throw the West. Wait, actually. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. So if you look at the blocks, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 blocks still. Yeah, I still think the West. I don't like throwing the 1 right there. I think I was being way too paranoid. I know I went like Tanyao, potential like Tanyao Doradora could even open up this hand and might throw the 1s anyway. But if I do draw the 1s, that's still definitely something to keep. Especially since I have this Dora over here, I don't necessarily need this Dora to get like, a reach with a double-sided weight. So yeah, I definitely think Shaw right here. Paranoia, way too high this game. South 2, first turn. This one was also interesting. So I had like good Tanyao shapes, pair, tune. It's like, which do I keep? And then I had this right here, which can technically be used with the 8. And I think I threw tune first, or I threw 9 so first, because I'm like, oh, I don't want that anyway. I'd rather get the tune. But looking at it, no. This definitely looks like I would probably take the 8 if I could get it. I don't know. I was maybe thinking like, oh, I could get Honitsu if I get the tune. But that doesn't make any sense, because then why would I throw away the 9 anyway? 8-pin is actually not that bad, but I don't know. This hand looks like it could move over to Pinfu, Tanyao Doradora. Or not Pinfu Tanyao Doradora, Pinfu Tanyao. Or at least Pinfu. Could accept the red 5 right here, could possibly use the red 5 somewhere right here, switch it out right here. So yeah, I think probably Chun is looking okay right here. This hand looks very, like, Pinfu-y. Hmm. Interesting. All right. Also fifth turn. Oh no, one more after that, right here. Should I drop this against that? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so, definitely. I don't know why I had that written down. Let's see, south one, fifth turn. Did I already do that one? Yeah, I already did that one. And then south 3-1, already did that. And then south 4-1, already did that. Okay, so that's all of them. I am going to be running off and going to Berkeley, and we're going to be streaming our 4 league finals tonight. And I'm going to be also hosting that on my Twitch. I just got to remember the account's name of who I'm supposed to be hosting. Konata Akemi Twitch, I think. So yeah, if you're bored tonight, you want to see some live Mahjong stream, look forward to that. There we go. All right, thanks for watching.